so if I am buying a wheat flour that is marked halal, that means from the farmer and the food chain to the production industry is managed by Muslims alone.
Yeah.
Like for example, I'm always a bit concerned because we do naivedyam for the god, right? Offering to the god. I'm always concerned about things like we are vegetarian, but we buy wheat or things that we buy usually for a vegetarian home, and I see a halal stamp on it. So I'm very concerned about offering it to God because I don't know what is in it. I just buy a wheat flour. And what is that got to do with halal? And can you please enlighten knowledge of the people kind of me?
Yeah, for wheat or rice, it means permissible according to Islam. That means to get a certificate. The first, let's talk of what is halal. As I explained, that employment and so many factors are there. So what kind of fertilizers you use, that is also, if the medicine which is sprayed contains alcohol, it becomes haram. The whole rice, the bag, become, even nowadays, a lot of Muslims are not using sanitizers because it contains alcohol. So, haram, even the sanitizers are haram and halal. The moment it has content of alcohol, the medicine is haram. The same is on rice. That is, one is halal and haram, and bigger issue is halal certification. Now, once it qualifies, okay, there is no alcohol has been used, nothing, no, this thing, say, making of Singh, no alcohol has been used, okay. So far this is concerned, even a Jain may say that, okay, I want a cake which is eggless, okay, that's so far. But the moment it is in the market for others, then I have choice not to take your kind of food, and you have choice not to take my kind of food. How once the product or a service qualifies for halal, then there is a system mechanism that certifies it as halal. So one is it's being halal, other is the certification. So for that certification, there is a fee that has to be paid to an organization which is run only by Muslims. So I cannot be part of that.
It's a recurring fee or one-time fee?
It's a recurring fee. It's a recurring fee. And now we have to understand the pyramid. It's like of the iceberg, what we see the fee. Like one is that a product is halal certified, say in a restaurant, mutton curry, mutton or mutton aloo item in menu is halal certified. That's a product. Or chicken is halal certified. But when the establishment is halal certified, that's something different than the product. That means all products and all concepts, like which way the restaurant will face. Well, of course, there are laws. The restaurant, it is not permitted that restaurant has to can open its door on the west or on the east from the Canada. Then they have to forego that conditions, but preferably they'll try the door opens towards Makkah to make it more halal, better halal. So these are the conditions for halal. So these certifying agencies can only be run by Muslims, and even if a company that is run by a non-Muslim, by a Jew or by a Christian or by a Hindu, once it has a halal certificate, it has to has one member in the board as one Muslim member in the board. So the penetration is there. A Muslim gets a job and a Hindu or a Christian is out of it. So that's one thing. If we have to have 3 directors, one of them has to be mandatory Muslim. So that means one Hindu has lost a job. That is one thing. And second, Second is, now the tip of the iceberg is that this establishment is halal certified. Once this establishment is halal certified, all the products, be it rice or be it wheat or be it sugar, all has to be halal certified. Then only the establishment qualifies to be. Product may be, individual product may be halal certified, but for establishment, each and every product has to be halal certified. Now, when say, let's say sugar. Now, how come the sugar is halal certified? The sugar mill must be halal certified. That is one thing. And now, how the sugar mill is halal certified? The bags in which it packs the sugar, they should also come from a halal source. So that is a pyramid that goes deep. Now, how come sugar is halal? Sugar is halal when it comes to a sugar mill that is halal certified. That's one thing.
That
Now,
means majority of the workers there should be from Islam.
Yes.
If not all.
That is one thing. Yeah. As much as possible. Second is that now that sugar mill, the bag in which it packs the sugar should also be halal certified, come from a halal certified bag making factory. So that is tip of the iceberg is a restaurant which I see a halal certificate, a small certificate displayed there, and I just ignore it. What difference it makes? What difference it makes is what every product is halal certified. That is one thing. Second is every supplier has to be halal certified. It is not only the sugar mill that the bag of sugar is halal certified. The sugar mill has to be halal certified. Now, to get a sugar mill halal certified, all products which are being consumed by the sugar mill for the production have to be halal. So
Wow.
it is a pyramid that.
So it is more of a economical discrimination than anything else. Is it?
Yeah, that's it. So what we can see is tip of the iceberg, but the iceberg is much more deeper than what we can see. As you said, what makes a wheat or a rice? Well, what is permissible according to Islam is halal. Now, what makes it halal? There are certain conditions, terms and conditions. One of them is that no employment should be provided to any kafir in the whole process. And in the whole process, there should be no non-Muslim, kafir involved in it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, these are the conditions what qualifies to.
So if I am buying a wheat flour that is marked halal, that means from the farmer and the food chain to the production industry is managed by Muslims alone.
Yeah, even non-Muslims are paying for it. Then the condition that it has to be prepared only by Muslims is discriminatory, that is biased and against competition, and it's not fair. Now the question is, how come, as you asked, how come wheat or flour or say water is, well, there is halal water, halal medicine, halal makeup kits, even halal nightclubs. Right in Saudi, there's a halal nightclub.
Halal nightclub? Wow.
Halal nightclub. You can check on the internet. And then there are halal dating sites.
Wow.
So halal is something limited to slaughtering. It is permissible. Whatsoever is permissible in Islam is Islamic halal, which we usually use the term halal instead of Islamic halal.